Hey, I'm Dan Strauss. I'm running for city council here.
Dan Strauss says Seattle's District 6 council race is a critical one for our city.
Seattle's future is at stake here.
And many people in D6 might agree.
The folks in my neighborhood are extremely frustrated.
Constituents of D6's current council member, Mike O'Brien, have been vocal about their concerns over homelessness, crime, and drug use in a district that runs from Green Lake to Ballard. O'Brien was even physically removed from a meeting due to his stance regarding bike lanes on the Burt Gilman Trail.
I know where our communities come from, and I know where we need to go.
Strauss, born and raised in Ballard, has served as a legislative aide to current Councilmember Sally Bagshaw and State Senator David Frocht.
I've got 10 years of legislative experience.
He says his policy background and homegrown roots make him the right fit for a changing district in a changing city.
Have seen the growth that we've experienced. We've all experienced this growth, and we need to have strong leadership to funnel this growth and to build our sustainable, equitable, and affordable future.
Strauss earned more than 34% of the vote in an August primary that featured 13 candidates, more than any other district in the city. He's endorsed by the Martin Luther King County Labor Council, the King County Democrats, and the Stranger newspaper.
What are the issues important to you?
As of late September, Strauss has raised close to $166,000 for his campaign, with more than 75% of that coming from Seattle's Democracy Voucher program. Political Action Committee dollars have favored Strauss's opponent, Heidi Wills, in the D6 race. The Seattle Firefighters PAC, plus Moms for Seattle, and CASE, the Seattle Chamber's political arm, have spent almost $112,000 supporting Wills. The Civic Alliance for a Progressive Economy has provided less than $100 to support Strauss.
I'm the turnkey candidate.
Strauss says he's ready to lead with a housing-first approach to the homeless crisis, a push to prioritize transit-only lanes, a plan to address climate change, and even a proposal for a local D6 council office location.
I'm the nexus between the Seattle that we've had and the Seattle that we're becoming. And I have that experience and expertise to get this job done. And I'm really excited to use that to represent the people in my community.
How are you?
Heidi Wills says she's eager to bring her collaborative approach to the District 6 job.
It's important to be a convener, to listen to all stakeholders.
Wills, who served as a Seattle City Council member between 2000 and 2003, before failing to earn a second term following a donation scandal, says she's focused on the essentials. She points out D6 still has the same amount of firefighters it did when she was in office.
And yet we have 100,000 more people living in our community than when I was on the council. Really speaks to the fact that the city really needs to be prioritizing basic services. It's big in scope.
After her time on the council, Wills has served as an executive director for First Tee, a golf nonprofit working with local kids, and has run a business of 65 employees with her husband.
And with managing a $6 billion budget at the city, I think that's valuable management skills to bring to the table.
Wills won just over 21% of the vote in the crowded August primary, roughly 13 points behind Dan Strauss. She's endorsed by the Seattle Firefighters Union, Local 27, the Sierra Club, and Attorney General Bob Ferguson.
Isn't that great?
As of late September, she's raised more than $180,000 for her campaign, with just over 59% of that coming from democracy vouchers.
I'm concerned about more effectively addressing the root causes of homelessness.
Wills says her experience helping kids in underrepresented communities, plus the fact that she's a mom of middle school kids, a small business owner, and a former council member, make her the best choice for D6 voters.
So I bring a broader perspective to the table that's currently missing, and I think that's of value to the people not just in District 6, but to the city as a whole.
So who gets the nod in District 6? Is it a longtime legislative aide looking for his first elected position? Or a former council member looking for another term? D6 voters will make the call.
I am the candidate for Seattle's future.
People want problem solvers. They want to see results.